Okay, everyone. Today let's sing View That Holy City. I'm
Gonna view that holy city, oh, I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna view that holy city, I'm gonna view that holy city one of these days. I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus, oh, I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus one of these days.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus, I'm gonna view that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus one of these days. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. Oh, I'm gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. Take a seat. I'm gonna sit at the welcome table. I'm gonna view that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus. Sit at the welcome table one of these days. I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. Oh, I'm gonna feast on milk and honey one of these days.
Yum.
I'm gonna feast on milk and honey. I'm gonna view that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus. Sit at the welcome table. Feast on milk and honey one of these days. I'm gonna high five holy Moses. Oh, I'm gonna high five holy Moses one of these days. I'm gonna high five holy Moses. I'm gonna view that holy city.
What?
Meet my loving Jesus.
What?
Sit at the welcome table.
What?
Feast on milk and honey.
Yum.
High five holy Moses one of these days. I'm gonna climb up Jacob's ladder. Oh, I'm gonna climb up Jacob's ladder one of these days.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna climb up Jacob's ladder. I'm gonna view that holy city. What?
Meet my loving Jesus.
What?
Sit at the welcome table.
What?
Feast on milk and honey.
What?
High five holy Moses.
What?
Climb up Jacob's ladder one of these days.
I'm gonna build my home in heaven. Oh, I'm gonna build my home in heaven one of these days. I'm gonna build my home in heaven. I'm gonna be that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus. Sit at the welcome table. Feast on milk and honey. High five holy Moses. Climb up Jacob's ladder. Build my home in heaven one of these days. I'm gonna sing and never get tired. Oh, I'm gonna sing and never get tired one of these days. I'm gonna sing and never get tired. I'm gonna view that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus. Sit at the welcome table. Feast on milk and honey. High five holy Moses. Climb up Jacob's ladder. Build my home in heaven. Sing and never get tired one of these days. Last one. I'm gonna fly all over heaven. Oh, I'm gonna fly all over heaven one of these days. I'm gonna fly all over heaven. I'm gonna view that holy city. Meet my loving Jesus. Sit at the welcome table. Feast on milk and honey. High five holy Moses. Climb up Jacob's ladder. Build my home in heaven. Sing and never get tired. Fly all over heaven one of these days.
All the static, all the noise can't compete with your beat. Tuning in to your voice, it's your love on repeat. Shout it out, tell the world I have found a meaning. Can't be quiet anymore. You're the song I'm singing. Can you hear it? Through a million voices. You're the sun all around. Love is big, your love is not like. Beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of your love. 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 You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Jesus, my heart is yours, now and forevermore. Let it only be for you. Beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of. Beat of your heart goes on and on. You play my song, so turn it up. Can't get enough of your love. 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 You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Good morning. My name is Lamecca, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to spend this morning with you. Today's Bible lesson is about Jesus walking on water. But before we get into today's lesson, I would like to do an experiment with you. So I have a cup of water. I have a cup of salt water, and I have an egg. Okay? So, what do you think is going to happen if I take the egg and place it into the cup of water? Well, let's see. Okay, so I place the egg in the cup of water, and the egg is sitting at the bottom of the cup. Okay, so now let's see what's gonna happen if I take that same egg and place it into the cup that has the salt water. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so, okay, did you guys see that? So it bounced a little at the bottom, and now it's floating. Okay, so let's hold on to that thought. I'm gonna come back to the experiment after we go over the Bible lesson. Let's begin our Bible lesson. Jesus walks on water. I'm gonna be reading Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of him onto the other side, while he dismissed the crowd. After he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why do you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshiped him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." This story is amazing. There's a few things that stand out to me. One is the fact that Jesus is God and Jesus has all authority. So much so that Jesus can walk on water if he chooses to. Come on now. The other thing I love about this story is that when we have faith in who Jesus is, we can do amazing things too. So Peter saw Jesus walking on water and he thought to himself, I would like to try that too. And that's exactly what he did. So he asked Jesus, "Can I come to you?" Of course, Jesus said yes. And Peter got to experience walking on water. Amazing. Then we remember from the story that Peter began to get afraid. He took his focus off of Jesus and was distracted by the wind and began to sink. But because of who Jesus is, he is so gracious and so loving, he reached out his hand to save Peter. So from this story, I hope that you are encouraged to get to know Jesus more. Jesus is amazing. And when we're connected with Jesus, we can do amazing things. So now you guys remember the experiment we did earlier with the water and the salt water? What was the difference between the two? Only the salt, right? They're both in a cup, both have water, but this one has salt. This one has something special. So when I take the egg and put it into this, it floats. It does something different. It does something out of the ordinary. And that's what our lives can be like when we're connected with Jesus. Because we're with him and he's all powerful, we can do things that are amazing and out of the ordinary. I hope you guys enjoyed the Bible lesson. Have a great day.
If you walk on water, you can walk beside of me. If you heal the blind man, you can make me see. If you make the lame to walk, if you calm the seas, I will follow you with all of me. I'm singing Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life. And now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you. If you walk on water, you can walk beside of me. If you heal the blind man, you can make me see. If you make the lame to walk, if you calm the seas, I will follow you with all of me. I will follow you with all of me. I'm singing Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life. And now I know that when my life gets hard, I know just what to do. I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow you, I will follow. You've got power over sickness, you've got power over pain, you've got power over nature, stronger than temptation. You are stronger than my sin. You are strong enough to save us, 'cause you died and rose again. You are patient, you are loving, you are faithful, you are true. You came down to give us life, and now we live to follow you. Jesus, Jesus, you saved my soul. You gave my heart new life, and